I've seen that people with ADHD really tend to cut themselves off at the legs before they begin, right? So they because they're labeling themselves as not good in certain areas, and they procrastinate because they believe their ability to achieve something is relatively low, or they get really ambitious and they start a project like pulling everything out of their closet or everything out of their office, their desk, and then they run out of time, or because they got distracted, they were like, oh, I
Yeah.
ended up looking at old pictures, and then the time got away from me, and they never get back to it. So I think there are things that tend to pile up in their lives, and a lot of them have calendar clutter as well, because they're constantly running from one thing to the next. They love something that's exciting. They don't like boring things. They're highly distractible when they're bored. So they tend to say yes to, social things like, let's go out, let's do this. So, they need a lot of their own tips and accommodations to get themselves to change those thoughts, and to get themselves back on track, and they really need less lectures. So when I think of one thing that I really wanted to say to people who have someone with ADHD in their lives that they love, whether it's a spouse, a friend, or especially a child, is that less lectures and more love.